Ну что, ребята, я поздравляю нас, и вас, и себя. У нас 10-й подкаст. Это хорошо. Я не думал, что у нас так все пойдет, потому что я сделал перерыв. Я записал 9 подкастов и ушел в лето, ушел в работу в начале учебного года, потому что, напомню, я работаю не только на себя, но еще и в университете. Там тоже достаточно забот. И в первую очередь хочу сказать вам большое спасибо, потому что вы мне написали столько комментариев о том, что, оказывается, эти все подкасты нашли свой какой-то отклик, вам это полезно, вам нужно больше, и поэтому, как говорится, I am back, я вернулся, и поэтому мы с вами продолжаем нашу серию подкастов для начинающих изучать английский язык, для тех, кто давно знаком с английским языком, но все равно испытывает некоторые трудности с тем, чтобы начать понимать беглую английскую речь. Ее так сразу не начнешь понимать, надо какую-то все-таки ступенечку пройти до. И вот наши подкасты это и являются теми самыми первыми ступеньками, где я на английском языке полностью рассказываю о сложных вещах очень просто, на простом английском языке, на простой английской грамматике, без всяких понтов. Понты будут у нас чуть попозже, может быть, на подкасте так 30-м, 40-м, но точно не сейчас. Сейчас главное нам понимать то, что происходит в микрофоне, да, то есть то, что происходит в вашем случае через наушники, через колонки. Вот, ребята, поэтому мы сегодня приступаем к 10-му подкасту. 10-й у нас сюжет, и, как обычно, сделаю вводную его часть перед тем, как мы послушаем с вами полностью диалог. И потом разберем все по фразам, и я какие-нибудь свои тоже спонтанные. Я напомню, что здесь я спонтанную речь свою показываю, не заготовленную. Все, что заготовлено, это только лишь сам текст, который мы послушаем. А все мои комментарии, они уже как вот придут к месту, так они и будут. Вот. Поэтому давайте приступать. Let's get started. This is the dialogue between a reporter, it is a woman. This woman lives on our planet, and she asks a person in the sky, in space. It is an astronaut. It is a man, and an astronaut. This is a person who has a rocket, and he or she goes into this rocket, and they have got special costumes, special uniforms, and they fly to the darkness. They fly to stars, to out of this planet. So this is an astronaut. So we listen to two people, the reporter and the astronaut. The reporter asks the astronaut about living in space, about living in a rocket. Okay? So now let's listen to them, and then I will give my comments on every sentence here. Okay? Let's do that.
Thanks for talking to us. I'd like to ask you some questions about living in space.
OK, go ahead.
First, do you sleep in a bed?
No, there isn't enough space there. We've got sleeping bags.
Oh, is the food good?
Yes, now it's good. We haven't got knives or forks. It is all in plastic bags. We drink with straws from special plastic bags.
I see. Have you got showers?
No, we use wet towels to wash.
And what about exercise?
Ah, yes, that's very important. I always use the exercise bike in the mornings.
And what's your favourite activity?
Looking out of the window, you can see the Earth from space. It's beautiful.
Okay, yes, guys, I'm sorry. I disinformated you. I said that the astronaut is a man, but in fact, in reality, this is a woman. I don't know. I remembered that it was a man, but okay, it's not a big deal. It's not a problem. So we will listen the dialogue. We actually listened to the dialogue between two women. Okay, one woman, two women, three women, and so on. Okay, so not women's, two women. Okay, let's listen again to the first sentence, to sentence number one, and analyze it, and I will give my comments.
Thanks for talking to us.
Okay, thanks for talking to us. Thanks for talking to us. We know this word, to talk. To talk, it is to speak about something with another person. And she doesn't say thanks for talk to us. She says thanks for talking to us. What is it? Talking. Talking. I can give you one life hack. Okay, so you have a word, for example, to talk. To talk, it is to do something. To cook, it is to do something. To run, to jump, to think, it is actions. Okay, actions, activities. It is to do. But, and they answer the question to do what. Okay, but if you want to make it not as activity but as a noun, it is a word. For example, a microphone, it is a noun. A laptop, it is a noun. A telephone, it is a noun. I don't know, a table, it is a noun. But to run, to cook, to jump, it is not a noun. It is a verb. It is to do. A noun, it is what. A verb, it is to do what. Okay, so it is an action. If you want to make to change the verb into a noun, then you just need to use ing at the end of this verb. For example, to do what? To talk. But what? What is it? It is talking. It is the process of talking. Again, you cook, okay? To cook, it is to do what? To cook. To cut, to boil, to fry. But what is the process? What is the name of this process? It is cooking. Again, you do sport and you jump, you run, you swim. And what is the process of the word to jump, of the word to swim, to run? It is jumping, it is running, it is swimming. Understand that thing? Okay, so if you do something, if you do it, if it is an activity, then you say, I do it, I cook food. But if it is the name of the process, if it is what is it? It is cooking, it is running, it is swimming, and it is talking, because this is what, okay? So thanks for talking to us. And again, to us. Us, it is what? Originally, we can say we, yes? So we have got different people in English. I, you, we, they, he, she, it. Okay? It is these things. And if we say thanks for talking, we can't say thanks for talking to to we. Yes, we will say thanks for talking to us. Thanks for talking not to I, but thanks for talking to me. Thanks for talking not to he, but to him. Not to she, to her. Okay, so we change it. So thanks for talking to us. To us, it is to me and to people who are with me. We don't know what people this woman has. Maybe this is a newspaper agency, I don't know. But she says to us, so to her and to other people with her. Okay, yes, all right, let's go next.
I'd like to ask you some questions about living in space.
I'd like to ask you some questions about living in space. Okay, living in space. I'd like. What is I'd like? I'd like, this is a short version of I would like. I would like. What is I would like? I would like, this is not what we like. If I ask you, do you like pizza? And you say, yes, I would like pizza. No, it is not about what you like and what you don't like. It is about what you want and what you don't want. Would you like pizza? Yes, I would like pizza. For example, it is, do you want pizza? Yes, I want pizza. So it is about what you want. Okay, what you want right now or probably right now. And here, I'd like. We can also say, I want to ask you some questions about living in space. But she says, I'd like. But it is the same. It is an equivalent. But I'd like, it is more polite. Polite, it is more friendly. It is with more respect to another person. Okay, so if you want to show that you are a good boy, a good girl, if you are polite, if you are friendly, then say, I'd like. So if you come to a cafe or a restaurant and you want to drink some water or you want to drink some tea or eat something, you don't come to the restaurant and say, I want water, please. I want fish and chips, please. No, you don't say I want, because I want, this is not really good to say, like you are a president, like you are a king of all kings, you know? No, you say, I would like some tea, please. I would like fish and chips, please. Or I'd like tea, I'd like fish and chips, I'd like a steak, a burger, doesn't matter. You understand the idea, I hope. Okay, and I'd like to ask you some questions about living in space. Again, thanks for talking and about living. So to live, it is a verb. It's to do what? I live, you live, people live in the world. Okay? Nice. But what is this? Like, what is it? It is living. Okay? This is not to do what. This is what. Talking, living. About what? About living. Not about to do what. About what? About living in space. Okay, let's go next.
OK, go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, it is a good phrase that people often use, people always often say when they speak in English, when they speak with friends, when this is an informal atmosphere in a cafe, on a party, you know, things like that. So you say go ahead it is an equivalent for sure, start, go ahead. So let's do it. Go ahead, you start. Ask me questions, no problem. This is go ahead. Let's do it. Let's start. You start. Come on. This is this kind of phrase. Okay, let's go next.
First, do you sleep in a bed?
First, do you sleep in a bed? In a bed. What we can talk about here? Do you sleep in a bed? In English and in Russian, we have questions. And we ask these questions differently, okay? English people ask questions based on one algorithm, based on one understanding and rules. And in Russian language, we ask questions based on Russian rules, and it's different. It is not the same. It is not the equivalent, okay? So in Russian, we ask, you sleep in bed? You sleep in bed. You do what? Sleep where? In bed. It is a Russian variant. But in English, they don't say this variant. In English, they say not you sleep in bed, they say do you sleep in bed. What is this do? Why we use do? Because do shows time. Okay, in Russian, we show time in the action, in the activity. Sleep or slept. Sleep it is now, in present, and slept it is in past. Yes, we change the verb, we change the word, but they don't do it. They put or they say or they write a special time indicator, which is do, for example. Do it is present. Did it is past. If you want to ask a question in present, use do. Do you like pizza? Not you like pizza. No. Do you like pizza? If it is past, then this is did. So, did you like pizza? Did you watch this film? Not you watched this film. You liked this pizza. No, it is not good in English. You use time indicators to show in which time, kinda, you use this question. You say this question. You ask this question. Okay, so this is what I can say about this sentence. Okay, let's go next.
No, there isn't enough space there.
No, there isn't enough space there. There isn't enough space there. We have got two words to look at. The first word is enough. Enough. What is it? Enough. Enough, it is, for example, we have a party and we have enough food. It is that all people can eat and we have more. We have food for all people. But if we have a party and we say that we don't have enough food, it means that we don't have food for all people. We have food maybe for 15 people, for 50 people. But if we have 55 people, we don't have food for 55 people. We have food only for 50 people. So that is the idea of the word enough. An interesting word is space, because you use it in two variants. A big global variant, it is when you fly to the sky is blue, but when you fly next, it is very, very dark. Yes, so it is space. It is very cold there. You can't breathe there, so you don't have fresh air there, and you don't have gravitation. So this is space with stars, with planets, with many other things, with comets, meteors, and many other things, okay? So this is space, okay? Big phenomenon. But also space can be very small. For example, this is my classroom, yes? And I have got maybe here 2 meters here, maybe 3 meters here, and maybe 6 meters to that side. And if I want to have an elephant in my classroom, I don't have enough space. An elephant is very big, and my classroom is not big for this elephant. So here, when we talk about space, we talk about size. We talk about the place, okay? So if you have a place or you don't have it. So a place or a size, it is synonyms to space. Okay, so I can say I don't have enough space for an elephant, or I don't have enough place for an elephant. Or if I have 10 students, I don't have enough place for all 10 students in this classroom, because this classroom is small for 10 people. Okay, so not enough space, not enough place. The size is not big enough, okay? Or it can be enough space. But anyway, space, place, size, it's one side. Okay, let's go next.
We've got sleeping bags.
So they don't have beds, we understand that from the previous sentence, but they've got sleeping bags. What is sleeping bags? Sleeping bag, it is a bag, okay, a lawn bag where people sleep. Usually, I have it, for example, I take it when I go camping to a forest, to the seaside. I take it and I sleep in this bag because it is comfortable, because it is warm. When I am a camper, I like to go camping, and I do it in summer, in autumn, in winter, and in spring. Now I don't do it because I have got a little baby right now, and now I stopped. Not forever, for some time, but I stopped it for these years. And when I went with my friends, it was every year, 4 times a year in winter, or for a night or for 2 nights. We slept in these sleeping bags in winter and in spring and in autumn and in summer, and it was good. Yes. Guys, write down in our comment section below if you go camping, if you like it, and tell me about places that you visited, places in our planet that you visited, where you stayed with your sleeping bag, okay? Right, but we go next right now.
Is the food good?
Okay, so is the food good? Why does she say the food? why doesn't she say, is food good? But she said, the food. What food? It is understandable. We understand what food she talks about. She talks about the food on the starship, on the rocket, you know? So the food that is not in the kitchen of people on our planet, is in a house. It is special food for astronauts. It is special food for space travelers. It is special food for rockets, starships, and satellites, and other vehicles. Okay, so that's why she says the food that you have on board. Okay, let's go next.
Yes, now it's good. We haven't got knives or forks. It is all in plastic bags.
Yes, now it's good, which means before it was bad, but now it's good. We haven't got knives or forks. It is all in plastic bags. Knives, forks, you understand. We need a knife to cut. We need a fork to pick, and eat. So if we have knives, spoons, forks, it is one big group of words. We call it cutlery. So, for example, a tiger, a dog, an elephant, it is animals. A car, a bus, a motorcycle, it is transport. But a spoon, a fork, and a knife, it is cutlery. You understand the idea? Okay, if you don't understand, write questions in our section, in our comment section below. Okay, but we continue.
We drink with straws from special plastic bags.
We drink with straws from special plastic bags. Okay, we drink food from plastic bags. Understandable. But what is straws? Straws, it is a straw. One, straws, many. A straw, it is a special line. It's a special stick that you put inside of a plastic bag or a package. Usually in our everyday life, in our daily life, you can see that in a shop, in a supermarket. If you buy juice, a pack of juice for your children, it is small package with a straw. So you need to open it, and then you need to put it inside of the package or with juice, and then you can drink with this straw. If you don't have a straw, you can't drink. You can, but it is not comfortable. It is not comfortable to do it. So straws, this is a special thing that helps people, helps us drink from a package or eat liquid food, kind of water food like water, from a package, okay, from a pack. This is the idea of a straw. Let's go next.
I see.
I see. Yeah, well, she has got eyes, 2 eyes, and she sees. It's understandable. I also see, you see. But when you understand a person, when this person tells you some information and you understand it, you say, oh, I see. I see it is I understand. I see it is I get it. Okay? It is clear information. I understand you. You see? If you see, then it's good. Okay, the next one.
Have you got showers?
No,
Have you got showers? Showers. She wants to say, do you go to the bathroom and do you take a shower? Do you have water that goes on you? This is the idea of this question. Do they wash themselves normally, like people on our planet, like people in every house?
we use wet towels to wash.
No, we use wet towels to wash. Wet towels, so they don't have water, they don't have a bath, they don't have a shower cabin, but they have got wet towels. Wet towels, it is like piece of clothes, okay, with water inside. So you take it and you put it on yourself and you slide from up to down, from down to from bottom to the top, and you wash yourself with this piece of clothes, like a rug. You call it a towel. Wet. It is with a little bit of water. Okay, so it's not like water you can drink, but this is a bit of water, so the towel is not dry. Okay, right, here we go next.
And what about exercise?
And what about exercise? What about exercise? She asks, do you do exercises? Do you do any sport exercises? Do you do any sport activities? Let's listen to the astronaut.
Ah, yes, that's very important. I always use the exercise bike in the mornings.
Oh, yes, that's very important. I always use the exercise bike in the mornings. Okay, so she does sport using her exercise bike in the mornings. I will tell you about this. We have got 4 parts of the day. It is morning, afternoon, evening, and night. And we have got a tricky rule. Yes, we have got a rule that you need to know. You say in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, but you don't say in the night. You say at night. Okay, so in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, but you say at night, not in the night, at night. Okay, here we go.
And what's your favourite activity?
And what's your favorite activity? What's your favorite activity? Well, it is what do you like to do? What do you like to do the most? What is your top of your activities? Guys, also write down in our comment section down below what you like to do in your free time, what your favorite activity is.
Looking out of the window.
Looking out of the window. Again, remember at the beginning of our dialogue, thanks for talking to us. I have some questions about living in space. And now she says, what is your favorite activity? Looking out of the window. So it's not look out of the window. If you say look out of the window, you say, hey, you, look. So you want other people to look. But if you say about the activity, what it is, okay? So you say looking out of the window. She likes to look out of the window to look at our planet, to look at stars or, I don't know, the sun and so on, okay?
You can see the Earth from space. It's beautiful.
You can see the Earth from space. It's beautiful. The Earth, this is the name of our planet, okay? The Earth. Sounds maybe difficult, hard, but this is what it is. The name of our planet is the Earth, okay? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the time for us. This is time for us to listen to the whole dialogue again, no stops, and then we will finish. Okay, let's do that.
Thanks for talking to us. I'd like to ask you some questions about living in space.
OK, go ahead.
First, do you sleep in a bed?
No, there isn't enough space there. We've got sleeping bags.
Oh, is the food good?
Yes, now it's good. We haven't got knives or forks. It is all in plastic bags. We drink with straws from special plastic bags.
I see. Have you got showers?
No, we use wet towels to wash.
And what about exercise?
Ah, yes, that's very important. I always use the exercise bike in the mornings.
And what's your favourite activity?
Looking out of the window, you can see the Earth from space. It's beautiful.
Ну что, ребята, вот мы с вами закончили 10-й подкаст. Он был необычный, о жизни в космосе, как вы поняли, о том, как живут космонавты, в нашем случае астронавты, и чем они питаются, как они моются, где они спят. И все это было у нас с вами на английском языке. Если вы все поняли или поняли большую часть, ставьте обязательно лайк, пишите комментарии, это будет все полезно и для меня, для продвижения, и для других людей, которые тоже нуждаются в таком контенте, в том, чтобы послушать простой разговор о космосе на английском языке. Вот, значит, напоминаю, что пишите всегда в комментариях, что вам понравилось, что вам не понравилось в этом ролике, что бы вы хотели, чтобы было в следующем. Я имею в виду с точки зрения подачи, с точки зрения самой информации, быстро ли я говорю или медленно, можно уже ускоряться. И также как вы хотите, чтобы я больше уделял время лексике и грамматике на английском языке, разбирая те или иные случаи в самом диалоге, как сегодня, да, например, я говорил, как из любого глагола практически сделать существительное, да, вот кто, если не понял, вот мы разбирали, да, to talk – разговаривать, а talking – разговор, to cook – готовить, а cooking – готовка. Дальше looking – это как процесс смотрения, да, то есть так просто мы не говорим на русском языке, а to look – смотреть, или же to live – жить, а living – жизнь, то есть вот процесс жизни в космосе в нашем случае. Вот, поэтому, ребята, да, смотрите, что вы хотите, чтобы я больше уходил в грамматику и лексику на английском языке, объяснял ее на английском языке на примере тех случаев, которые у нас попадаются, либо же, чтобы я больше уходил в какие-то житейские истории из своего личного опыта, что-то рассказывал, потому что я много где путешествовал, рассказать мне в этом плане есть что. Ну, а на этом мы, я думаю, закругляемся. Еще раз ставьте лайки, пишите комментарии и увидимся в 11-м подкасте.